What is going on, my people? Welcome back to the Unfiltered Empire. You're back here with your boy Mello, and you know we're once again with my guy Jai. What's going on? What's good? What's good? You know we're back here with another powerful episode. We're gonna just create history again, like we always do. So, my boy, I want to jump into this one just off the top. What's the word of the day that we have for today?
So today's word of the day is going to be balance. So balance is about finding the sweet spot between work and rest. Also ambitions and patience.
And a lot of people are unbalanced. And a lot of people actually have the judgment of, I don't know if you can find balance. And I think with the life we're trying to create, and I think with the life that a lot of people are aspiring to get to, and the people that already are there, they can say it's hard to find balance. It's actually hard to be balanced. How am I going to be balanced when I got to pay I got to pay my bills, provide for my family, take care of multiple families, take care of myself, take care of whatever else is around me, and then also the main thing is myself, and then find balance in between that to rest, to slow down and take time to just mindfulness. But it's all about incorporating it. It's all about putting that into your schedule if you want it to be in your schedule, because at the end of the day, you come first. Mindfulness is everything.
Yep. And that goes into talking about self-care and making sure that your mental health is good as well. There's some times where you might feel a certain type of way and you don't know how to feel. So this is where you need to go and either start talking to other people and find someone who you know is going to listen to you and give you the advice that you need, or you need to go find a therapist. And a lot of people talk about how therapists are dumb and how they
Which
feel
is
like
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Because at the end of the day, man, it's someone to talk to. It doesn't matter if you're paying them. It doesn't matter if...
I have mixed opinions on that.
I agree too, but it's like, again, even if it's an hour for you to just get everything that you need off of your chest, you feel better at the end. It's just like meditating.
That was gonna be my side piece to that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes don't levitate just on therapy, because a lot of times one thing people are doing is they're going to therapy and they're thinking that's healing them, and they're thinking that, okay, I went to therapy, I'm good now, when you still haven't put any action in. So that's why I look at it, I'm like, I rather the meditation at times. I rather the mindfulness moments where I go walk by a lake and I visualize what I want and I actually plan right then and there, because sometimes with a therapist, I've never been to therapy, so I can't speak too much on having a therapist and sitting with a therapist. But I also realize what it's like to be mindfulness and have time where I'm in nature, trying to find my thoughts, trying to execute my plays, trying to set up my systems. What I find is when I'm out there, I execute it at a higher rate, because instead of talking to someone else at times, I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to myself to find clarity. And as I'm finding that clarity, I'm making a plan of, okay, this is the next step to continuously have clarity on this type of objective I'm trying to achieve. With a therapist, you sometimes can be just talking with someone and they're listening to you, but on this next segment that we're going to have is going to be some questions. And there's going to be some questions that are based from the demographic of people around our age, middle age, of older age, of younger age. We all resonate with the questions we're going to start asking. So I wanted to switch it over to Jai, and he's going to introduce some of these questions to us. And I'm actually going to answer some of them. Jai's going to answer some of them. We're going to put our feedback in there as well. And I also want you in the comments to answer a question. If you feel like what we're saying, I think differently of that one. Put in the comments what you think of that question and what would be your answer to that question and why. And we'd love to hear from you, and also have an intellectual conversation with you about that.
Exactly, because this is the whole point of us making these videos, so that you can come and talk to us, we can come and talk to you, we can get different minds from all over, and it's great to have these type of opinionated minds as well.
For sure.
Just before I jump into this.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it's good to have these opinionated minds, because even though me and Mello sit here and we talk about certain things and we say we agree, there's a lot of things we don't agree with, and it gives us good things to talk about.
Facts.
Because now I get to see how you think and how your mind moves, even though we have the same mindset and we have the same goals and aspirations, But it's good to also see, oh wow, you kind of think this, even when we had said something about the music a couple of videos back.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to have that type of stuff as well. But let me hop into these.
Real quick, before you hop into the questions, I think we should bring this up because this would be perfect for us not agreeing on something. It's going to be Dr. Pepper.
Oh boy.
I personally don't think... No, is it Dr. Pepper or root beer? I'm going to say root... It's both.
It's both.
I personally don't think root beer and Dr. Pepper are good soda. I don't think it tastes good. I think out of all sodas you can drink, you're out of your mind picking those two. You know, but I have no shade, but that is something we strongly disagree on. And you have your perspective where I think root beer and Dr. Pepper
are great, actually.
Yeah, that's
are great beverages. Root beer, you have a nice root beer on a nice little picnic, or you know
like, come on,
you out and you drinking some root. Like, this is the thing, bro. You go to the store, you got a bunch of drinks to pick from, bro.
You pick
Coke,
root beer.
Coke, no one's picking Coke, bro. If you're drinking Coke, there's something wrong.
Diet Coke, you're crazy.
Yeah, you're absolutely ridiculous.
It's even worse.
Coke, no. Sprite, I can mess with you on the Sprite.
Look, man, I get Sprite sometimes. I don't even drink soda for real. But on the rare occasion I do drink soda, it would be a Sprite or a ginger ale.
Right. Okay, everyone loves a good Sprite.
Yes.
It's a nice, colorless drink, whatever you want to call it.
This dude said colorless drink. You know what the crazy thing is? We need to figure out what...
Oh, shoot.
We have to now one day go and be like, what's the colored drinks? And what is making the drinks colored? Because root beer is dark.
Root beer is dark for a reason.
And Coca-Cola is dark.
It's got root in it. Or
what does Coca-Cola have? Coke in it?
They used to. Hey. But no, they got all this food coloring bull crap in it.
Okay. So you know.
Yes, I know, but hold on. Though. We're talking about root beer. We're talking
same thing.
about...
Same brand? No.
No.
Does Coca-Cola manufacture root beer?
Oh, yeah. No. Root beer is itself. I think. Y'all comment in there and tell us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's by itself.
That's even worse.
Root beer, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You go and you're drinking root beer, that's what you're going in there to pick. Now, going back to Dr. Pepper. They're Coke right there. You're matching Coke. So if you're not drinking Coke, you're drinking Dr. Pepper.
What?
Yeah, bro. Dr.
Pepper tastes disgusting.
Many people say that, but if you ever had a fresh Dr. Pepper, like it's hot outside. It's hot outside. You coming home, you know what I'm saying? What's in your fridge? A nice Dr. Pepper. You're ready. You just got off of work, bro. Crack that John open.
This dude said a fresh Dr. You notice how they say a fresh Sprite or a fresh ginger ale? He had to say a fresh Dr. Pepper. That's to let you know, bro. I ain't gotta say my case is rest. I rest my case.
There's no case, and the case was rested.
Man,
listen.
Hold on. Topic is don't even drink soda.
No, yeah, that's the biggest thing. I'm not gonna show the drink, but Poppy, unless y'all want to sponsor us, Poppy, that's what y'all need to be drinking on. You know what I'm saying? Gives you good flavor. 5 grams of sugar. That's good for the day.
You know me, I'm gonna go to my preference for people is fruit juice. You can get it at Publix, you can get it at Whole Foods, you can get it at Sprouts. I think you can get it sometimes in Dick's. You can get it almost anywhere now.
Don't you actually make fruit juice?
I do make fruit juice, and the way I make fruit juice is in a unique way. I try to target the body with what the fruits do. So certain drinks I have on my menu will target your kidneys, your bladders, your the beetroot. Damn, I'm having a brain fart because it's like I'm not locked in on it, but it's my side. It's like my side hobby that I'm like really passionate about. So like I know certain juices mixed together, certain fruits mixed together will make me in a happier mood. Certain juices mixed together will clear my lungs out. So if I feel like there's fog in my lungs, if I feel like anything like a little rasp in my lungs or anything like that, I know this juice, it's cucumber, lime, ginger, and apple. That'll clean out your lungs. And if you don't want to make the juices, but you want to have juices shipped to you, I'm going to put a link in the bio. I'm going to actually put some things together and put in a link somewhere where you can start ordering fruit juice. and it will get shipped to you. And that is a new product that we're going to be bringing to you, because now it's that time where I notice people are meal prepping. They're buying their meals and they're putting it in the house and they're putting it in their microwave or their fridge and they're eating it how it is. It's time that we can order our fruit juice, get the fruit juice delivered to your house. Now you have the fruit juice. Now you got fruit juice. Stop drinking soda. Soda's not good for you.
That's why my teeth are messed up now.
That's why I get on him about root beer and Dr. Pepper. And then if you do drink soda, don't drink those two. I'm playing.
No,
I don't want to lose.
You don't need to be drinking
soda.
First, yeah.
Okay.
Soda. But like them Fantas.
You know, I can't say nothing about that, bro. I used to go crazy on the pineapple Fanta. Bro,
sure.
If you from Florida and you one of my homeboys, you know we used to go to 7-Eleven. We get pineapple Fantas.
And what color is your tongue after you drink a
Fanta? Yellow. Whatever color it needs to be, yellow.
Get out of here.
Oh, for sure. That's all coloring on my tongue. For sure. That's why your tongue is black after you drink root beer.
That yellow 47, that's what's on your
that
tongue.
That black 40 is root beer.
That's what's sitting on your tongue after you drink a Fanta.
I don't remember the last time I touched Fanta. That was the first soda I cut off. Like Sprite, I do dabble into, especially when I fly on a plane. I feel like other people that don't drink soda can attest to this. When I fly on a plane, that might be the 1-2 time I cheat and I drink some soda for real. Why not? I'm on a plane. I'm 35,000 feet in the air. I'll be okay. But Fanta, nah, I won't touch Fanta no more. Them pop sodas from Publix, the pop brands, the off-brand soda.
Oh yeah, you might as well go ahead and kick rocks.
Bro, just take the bag of the white cane sugar that they sell at the store that leads to cancer and put it in your mouth. That's what you're doing. Pop it. Oh man, I don't want to lose the followers and the people that like this content that drink soda.
Nah, yeah.
I'm not hating on you.
I drink sodas.
Yeah, but I'm hating on him. But I'm not hating on you. I'm not hating on anybody. But I just want to make sure in these times that we're living, your health is your wealth. I even get on myself for certain food. Like, should be going off topic, but it's like, fuck it, bro. Yeah. I eat these. There's like, if you live in Atlanta, you know there's American Deli. You know there's Wings R Us. You know there's A-Town Wings. You know there's US Deli. They got all them different places. And I'm a very healthy person. I'm very tedious on what I put in my body. I'm very cautious on what I eat. Everyone around me knows this now. Like they know, when Mello comes around, he's gonna read the label. He's gonna first of all question what we're eating because I need to know what we're eating. I heard we get chicken from Vietnam. You know how bad that is? If we went to war with Vietnam decades ago and now they supply us chicken, that's the ultimate get back ever. I'm gonna get you back by supplying you some juiced up chicken. But we ain't gonna go too deep in that. But I have been dabbling it into the fast food style, but not fast food like the fast food chain brands, like the Atlanta version of fast food with I'm getting the veggie fried rice with the 10-piece wings with teriyaki on the wing, the hot honey on the wings, and that's getting the job done. But at the same time, it's like not the best I could be eating. And realistically, I shouldn't even be eating that for real. So I say that with a grain of salt. I'm very health hazard. I make jokes about soda. I drink soda from time to time, very rarely. But at the same time, just try not to drink too much soda. You read the label. Read what's in it, and you're not going to drink it. I promise you.
That just goes into what you're putting into your body as well. Again, we've been talking to y'all about drinking water, eating fruits, eating vegetables, stuff like that. So, like, it's cool to drink soda here and there. That's what you need to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to have that. You can think of it as a prize, as a treat, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want it to be. But at the end of the day, like he said, your health is your wealth, man. You need to be putting in better things into your body so that you feel energized throughout the day. Things like that. And the biggest thing is also, like, even with the snacks and stuff like that, I just thought about that myself when I was just sitting, like having all these candies and chips.
And we're not judging.
No, yeah, and that's the biggest thing. But it's the reason that you feel so sluggish throughout the day. It's the reason you don't have energy when you want to go out and do these things. It's the reason that you're getting sick so often. It's because you're putting all of these things in your. I probably haven't been sick in about realistically maybe a year. Just based off of now that I'm going to the gym more often, I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm eating the right things. And I'm not even eating crazy things. Sometimes I still eat out. I know you just said something
no one's perfect.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have that time where you're like, all right, I don't feel like cooking today. Let me just do this. But the better that you're eating, you start cooking for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to, if you don't know how to cook, learn how to start cooking. It's easy, simple things that you can do that you won't start burning up the food and things like that. And that goes into me saying this as well. Stop feeling like just because you seen something else that happened to somebody else that it's gonna happen to you. You're
yeah, cause you cooking. Cooking with some seasoning too. Hey, go ahead, let him cook.
You're basing things that is happening off of them, and that could be your new passion. That could be something that you just want to start doing in your life now. What if you just cooked one meal, and now you become a chef?
Whipping it
Start
up.
your own restaurant.
Come on.
You're limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself, and that's the biggest thing that people are doing in society right now, because again, you feel like, oh, I've seen this person do this and I've seen this person do that. Get over that, bro.
Facts.
For real.
Be yourself. Try something new. I can even say to that, being real, I love cooking. I actually love making food. I love making steak, making